Well, hey guys, good morning. Hope you're doing good. What a beautiful day out on Old Hickory Lake this morning. Got up really early, got out early. Look at some of my posts on my Facebook. I show some of the scenery out here this morning. Man, it is beautiful. Hey, I grew up on Old Hickory Lake, like literally grew up. My dad started me tournament fishing when I was about 17 years old. And I remember getting up early. I couldn't wait to go eat breakfast with my dad, and then we'd go to the tournament and we would fish. So I've been fishing tournaments now 40 years. And I started thinking about it this morning when I was fishing. Like, I'm out here by myself, there's nobody else on the lake, and I was fishing like I was in a tournament. It was like, well, they're not hitting this, maybe they'll hit this. Jonathan Fosnot sent me a text. He said, try topwater, and I did, and I killed them after that. Well, here's what I want to talk to you guys about. It's determination. That's what my dad taught me as a kid. I look back and I think about these tournaments that we fished, and I was exhausted by the end of the day every single time we went. And we went literally every week during fishing season. I remember one time as a teenager, it was about 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I sat down in the boat and my dad goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm eating lunch." He said, "You can eat lunch when we leave." I said, "Dad, we don't leave till 3:30. And he said, "Well, listen, eat while you're standing up fishing. I ain't got time to usually sitting there in the bottom of the boat. We need to be fishing. We're in a tournament. We got to give everything we've got, because every second that lure's not in the water is a second that you're not going to catch a fish. Get up and eat your lunch while you're fishing." Well, listen, my dad was all about winning. He was so competitive. He loved to win in fishing tournaments. He loved to win in killing deer, hunting, whatever he was doing, my dad loved to win. Well, it taught me that in business. A lot of guys today are saying, "Hey, I got a great idea." Well, that's good. You have a great idea every week. How much are you executing on your great idea? They're like, "Will it work?" It won't work unless you execute on it. And I want to tell you guys this morning, you've got to work like you tournament fish. You got to keep on giving and giving. You got to have grit, perseverance, determination to win. Some of y'all don't have that passion in your heart today for what you're doing. Well, my suggestion to you is quit what you're doing and get something that you're passionate about, something that you want to do, something that has meaning and purpose in your life that you get fired up about. Man, I think about Iron Sharpens Iron Mastermind Group around the clock, because I love these guys and I want them to do well and I want to succeed in business. I want you guys to do the same thing. Listen, oftentimes we make bad choices. I get it. I've made a lot of bad choices and I've done business deals that didn't work. But what happens is we're giving a half-hearted effort at what we're doing today, and then you say it didn't work. Listen, work like you're tournament fishing and you watch what happens. I got a client recently hired me to coach them through some difficult days. And I said, "Here's what we need to do." He said, "Man, that's hard." I said, "Yeah, it's hard. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it." He sends me emails and texts now almost daily saying, "I got a new client. I got a new guy here. I got a new," and I'm like, man, it's what it takes. We got to give the grind. We got to get out there and go for it in order to be successful. Yeah, it's hard. I get tired. I get worn out. I get hungry. I get thirsty. And I want to stop sometimes too. But you can't be successful when you're sitting in the bottom of the boat eating lunch in the middle of the day when you need to be tournament fishing. That's metaphorically speaking. You guys understand what I'm talking about. But you got to get that fire back in your belly. You got to get up and you got to go for it. Get a plan, execute on your plan well, and you watch what happens. You'll crush it. We need less things to do and more time to execute, right? You don't need to read another book. You need to execute on the last book that you read. More execution will provide you much more success. Well, hey, I got a couple more fish to catch before I go to work this morning. I got to get home and get a shower, but I want my limit before I go. You guys have a great day. Look how pretty it is out here this morning. What a great day. I hope you're having a great day where you're at. I hope you're crushing it, and get up and let's rock this thing today. I'm Big A, coming to you live from Old Hickory Lake. You guys have a great day.